Senator Joni Ernst has put out the Drain Swamp Act, which would relocate at least 30% of Washington's federal workforce and put restrictions on telework. The National News Desk's Joni Ernst has an in-depth look at the proposal.
If you're a federal government worker in D.C., you might be moving soon. Republican Senator Joni Ernst's Drain the Swamp Act would require each executive agency to relocate at least 30% of its employees currently working at a D.C. headquarters to an office located outside of the metro area. In a statement, Ernst said this is to get bureaucrats beyond the D.C. beltway to remind public servants who they work for. The bill calls for the rest of those headquarters employees to show up to the office 100% of the time. That's a nod to the new and incoming Department of Government Efficiency that is looking to eliminate federal workers from working from home.
We need to get government workers back to the office and reevaluate the billions of square footage of buildings that we monitor that are empty, that we maintain that are empty or have a very low occupancy.
Ernst, the Senate DOGE Caucus chair, released a report earlier this month that shows nearly 1/3 of federal workers are entirely remote, while only 6% of workers report in person on a full-time basis.
So the bureaucrats of Christmas past are sitting in bubble baths. Some of them have been sitting in jail. Some of them are running their very own small businesses while operating on the federal government dime.
However, a federal report released in August shows only 10% of civilian federal employees are fully remote, and 79.4% of federal working hours were spent in person. No matter the numbers, it looks like there could soon be changes for federal employees.
But what we're going to do? 'Tis the season to deck the halls with federal workers. So folks, you're going to have to come back to the office.
This bill comes a week after Ernst introduced the Returning SBA to Main Street Act, which relocates more than 1/3 of Small Business Administration employees outside of D.C. In Washington, I'm Joni Ernst reporting.